Scene one, Apple, take two.
Welcome to the
Did You Know Show.
And today,
Episode 2.
yeah. Okay, today we will be talking about how bad electronics can be, and I know it's gonna be. Some people are not gonna like us for saying this. I like electronics, but sometimes they can be too much. But
Get in the way of everyday life.
Yeah, and we'll also be talking about the famous movie and story about Aaron Ralston called 127 Hours. And we'll be talking about the new Freddy and the new Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. So you want to start with
Let's start with 127 Hours.
yeah, because that's
Okay,
the main topic.
The Aaron Ralston, this guy, he really enjoyed outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
And in 2003 he was paying a visit to Blue John Canyon. And he was trying to use a rock to help him down into the canyon. And the rock slipped out of place and he fell and he got his right arm crushed. And this book is about him surviving. And he ended up, amputating his own arm with a pocket knife.
Yeah, and it was a really dull knife. And there's a picture of it in here. Let me get to it real quick. Because since he was chipping away at the rock, and just a spoiler alert here for the movie, he was chipping away at the rock with the knife. It was so dull from him chipping away. So it was duller than it was before. And we all know how dull those knives can be. Unless you just have a knife by itself, it's not gonna be as good.
So this book tells about, he was there for 6 days, wasn't he?
Yeah, 6 days, 127 hours.
Yeah.
And that's what's the mission.
6 days, he was trapped. He had two, microwavable burritos. He had, how many ounces of water?
40 milliliters.
40 milliliters.
8 ounces, I think.
Which isn't a lot at all. 8 ounces is not...
It's like 3/4.
8 ounces is like half of a can.
Yeah, and this is a very good book. I mean, I'm not finished with it yet, but I've gotten at least more than halfway. And he describes every single excruciating detail because he's the one who wrote it. And the original book is called Between a Rock and a Hard Place. But since the movie came out, they came out with this non-hardback, paperback, 127 hours movie version thing. But it's still the original story that he wrote, just with the James Franco on the cover.
And it includes actual photos of himself.
Yeah, which I just showed you, because he had his digital camera with him.
Yes, and he has he recorded himself throughout the process.
Yeah, and there's footage on YouTube of it, and in the documentary of Blue John Canyon.
So it's a very inspirational story.
He went through a lot. I mean, he really did. I love the movie. He hasn't seen it yet, but I've told him all about it. He's looked at clips on YouTube and stuff. But it's a really good movie. I recommend it to anyone. But it's not really for squeamish people. Like, the amputation scene is like 20 minutes long, and I kid you not, people in the audience fainted. I'm sure you've heard this before, but people literally fainted.
People got up and left.
Yeah, they got up and left. And we're going to describe the amputation here. He took his short 2-inch blade, since the dull one was too dull because he was chipping at the rock, and he stuck it in his arm, and he just started cutting at the skin, and with the dull knife he couldn't even draw blood from the skin, so he had to use a short knife. Anyways, he came to this nerve, which is the main nerve to your nervous system. That's your pain nerve that causes you to feel pain. He said every time he touched it, the pain would just run up all on his shoulder, almost to his neck. And you could imagine how painful that was. It's like hitting your funny bone, but it's like 10 times as worse. And he had to pluck that thing up with the pliers or the knife or something. And in the movie, they added every time he touched the nerve scene, they had electric guitar roaring, and that's what really made it so much more really good. And there's real doctors and real surgeons there helping the director and everything with every single moment, making it as realistic as possible.
Yeah. So it's a very, very good movie. Very good movie.
Yes.
Very inspirational story, and and he's alive today. He has a prosthesis.
Yeah.
And he still goes on his hikes and stuff.
Yeah, journeys. He even since he's an engineer, he made his own ice pick arms. Well, I think he made it. I don't know. He probably did. He could have bought it. I'm pretty sure he did.
What's the next topic?
Well, there's a few more things on it. It was the actor who played Aaron Ralston in 127 Hours was James Franco. You may know him in Spider-Man series as Harry Osborn, and he also played New Goblin. He played in several other movies as well. But he really did a good job, and I think he won an award for it. If not, he should have, because Danny Boyle was the director too, and he's really a director of Slumdog Millionaire. But yeah, it's a really good story. Really good movie. You should see it. Read the book. Yeah. If you want the details, read the book. If you just want a summary, watch the movie.
Yeah.
So next topic.